afternoon and welcome to MAQ TV. We continue our interviews with those good guys and ladies who will be inducted into the U.S. Cricket Hall of Fame 2020, and that function takes place on October the 3rd. It's going to be via Zoom. The induction ceremony this year is via Zoom, sponsored by MAQ TV. And it gives me great pleasure this afternoon to welcome to MAQ TV Victor Reeves. Victor being one of the guys who will be honored at this year's ceremony. Good afternoon, Victor. How are you?
Good afternoon, and I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's great to see you. And of course, I'm sure that you're all excited about the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, sure, I am. Always.
And this is the year you'll be inducted as well. Tell us a bit about the feeling you get. When they told you that you will be inducted this year.
Okay, I'm going to be feeling great. It's an honor for me and the rest of the inductees.
And tell me, what's your relationship to cricket? What's your history as far as cricket is concerned?
Well, I fell in love with cricket, start playing at 9 years old in Jamaica, and then migrate to the US in 67, start playing here in 67, and met in the New York Cricket League in the Bronx for a team named Virgin Island, where we had a lot of championship games here. I was on at least 3 championship games for the Virgin Island Cricket Club.
And of course, after your playing days ended, how long you played for?
Well, I played in that league from 68 really until 77. And then after that, I went to Brooklyn. I was always living in Brooklyn, a former cricket club there, me and 4 other guys. The name of it was Lucas Sport Club. There we won numerous championships. I was the founder, the treasurer, the captain, vice captain, sport manager.
You're the chief cook and bottle washer, so to speak.
Yes.
But tell me,
not all in the same year, but yes.
Tell me though, where did you get the name Lucas for that cricket club?
Well, there was a team from Jamaica that was named Lucas, but then when we formed out of a social club, and the name of it was Lucas Social Club. So we just adapt the name, call it Lucas Cricket Club. In fact, Lucas Sport Club. That was.
And is that club still around today?
Oh yes, it's still around today. It played in the Metropolitan Cricket Club.
And are you still involved with them?
Well, yes, I still go as a member, but I take up umpiring in 1992. I start umpiring with the Umpires Association in Brooklyn.
So you're umpiring up until today?
Yes. In fact, I umpire when the season finished in New York. I fly down to Florida and I joined the association down here and I umpired. My last game was, I think, the 16th of December. I played the 30th, the 15th was the college tournament started. I did 3 games that day, which was the Wednesday, the Thursday, I did 3 more games. And then Friday, I went to watch a game, and then that was the last of it. Everything abandoned from there on.
Yeah, it has been rough since then. But in terms of your umpiring, do you enjoy umpiring more than actually playing cricket?
Well, yes, I enjoy umpiring. I try to help the guys, and especially in the PSA league, Public School Athletic League, where we do some training for the young kids in the school don't know anything about cricket, but we try to teach them a lot.
Well, you're probably the best man to give me an opinion on this. Being an umpire, what's the standard of cricket like across there in the Brooklyn area and also down in Florida? What's the standard of cricket like?
Well, the standard of cricket is from when I started playing to now is a vast improvement. You know, the standard is pretty good. They have a lot of changes since then, and even if some of the players them they still don't adopt the principle of cricket yet.
Mm. I just want to take you back a little bit to your playing days. Which was your most memorable performance? Were you a batsman or a bowler or an all-rounder?
I was an all-rounder,
Mm.
but when I was in Jamaica, but when I came to the US, I specialized in bowling. I was a left arm medium pace bowler, in swing, out swing, Chinaman, googly, all of them.
What was your best performance, your most memorable performance?
Best performance was a bowl 9 over, 9 maiden, took 6 wickets, no runs.
Wow.
And
9 overs, 9 maidens, 6 wickets, and no runs.
yes, and then my other performance was 9 overs, 8 maiden, 9 wickets, 1 run.
9 overs, 8 maidens, 9 wickets for 1 run.
One
I now
run.
understand. I now understand why they inducted you into the Hall of Fame. You're a star.
Well, friends, and I don't really, they know what I can do, but they figure, well, and they have other friends that do it.
Mm. But what's your? I want to bring you forward a bit now. What's your most memorable performance as an umpire, or your most memorable moment as an umpire?
Well, I did the PSAL game, which was pretty good, a championship game. I did the umpiring with the Metropolitan Cricket League, which was excellent there.
Mhm.
Brooklyn League, I did a few games there, which was I had a pretty good reputation. And down in Florida, whenever I come down here, they always want me to umpire. Always have games. Boy.
Have you ever been to the U.S. Open T20 tournament?
Oh yes, I did games in the US T20. Yeah,
What's the experience like?
was great. Was great. Umpire with Max Dyer and a lot of the other guys them down here.
And I'm sure you being an umpire at the U.S. Open. Tell me a bit about that tournament. How would you rate that U.S. Open T20 tournament?
Well, so far it's getting better, but there's still a lot of improvement on it because some of the season it's like rainy and it's short, and you have to cut it down for certain amount of overs. And some team that really would have been in it, because it poor performance, they got knocked out of it. But it's a very entertaining game, US Open.
Yes, and I'm sure that you would have enjoyed your time there. Tell me something though. Are you happy with the current state of cricket in America?
Now there's a lot of improvement. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
improvement. The grounds they need to be better. The facility for the players them need to be stepped up. There's a lot of poor facility. The fields them are not that great. Very fine. A few of them. There's a lot of trees and the wear and tear. The park department don't really get all of it together.
And tell me, during your travels within America to play cricket, which region would you say have the best standard of play?
Well, I would say the best standard really would be in Canada. I played umpire a few games up in Canada too, and their
Mhm.
facility is great, excellent. You have change room, you take a shower, and everything like that. It's great, excellent.
And of course, what are some of your what's your advice for Cricket USA so that they could improve? A man with your experience, you must have some ideas. What should they do in addition to having better ground?
Yes, and we need some good coaches.
Hmm.
Coaches, what really would carry it on. You know, we have some good coaches. We need some good coaches, other coaches.
Well, Victor, I know you were born in Jamaica, so I'm sure that you keep abreast of West Indies cricket. What's your thoughts on West Indies cricket these days?
Oh, it's not as what I used to see. You know, it need a lot of improvement, and the improvement what they need to do is not for yourself. You got to go at team spirit. That's what they need. Need a lot of team spirit.
So you think they're lacking in that department at this point in time?
Yes, yes, it does.
Tell me a bit about the U.S. Cricket Hall of Fame. This association has been around for quite a long time. I know Michael Chambers has been a driving inspiration and force behind it. Tell me a bit about the U.S. This U.S. Hall of Fame.
Well, the U.S. Hall of Fame is where a lot of the guys them get for the performance for the season. You know, they do a lot of good performance there. But when you go to Hartford, they will entertain. You're well entertained up there.
And of course, you are one of those who will be honored this year. I'm sure your family, they're very proud of your achievements.
Yes, they are. Two daughters, them are cricket fans. Before they start going to cricket, before they was even born.
And tell me something. The COVID-19, obviously, it has affected cricket in America. On a personal note, how has it affected you?
Well, it affect me very, very good. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes, like I said, I umpire in New York, and I always leave there at right after the presentation. They would have sometime October.
Hmm.
I leave up here in October, and I come to Florida, and I umpire down here in Florida until in first week in April. Then I go back and I do the PSAL, Public Athletic League, and then when they finish, before they finished, the Metropolitan League started, and I umpired there. The Brooklyn League started. I do some games there too.
But this COVID would have locked you down. No cricket to
Yes,
officiate that.
yes, it does because, like I said, I did I was at the last game before he shut down, and then I
Hmm.
called my coordinator in New York. This was in February, and they say that it was out of school until about April, but then April come and pass, and there's still no games up there. So it does
Yes.
affect me.
Yes, well, we're hoping that something comes about soon. This year, the
Yes,
US Open will take place, of course, with all the protocols being observed. It will take place on from December the 16th. So that's great
yes.
work there by the guys at Cricket Council USA and especially the chairman, Mohammed Qureshi. I want to thank you, Victor, for joining us on the MAC TV. You've been a wonderful guest, and I want to
Thank,
wish you and your family all the best. Again, congratulations on your achievement.
thank you. I also umpire up at Mark Ground here too.
Oh, well, then you should tell me a bit about Mac Ground. That's a wonderful facility. Recently, Mac brought in some extra seating. There are two new dressing rooms. There are areas where, because of the social distancing, you can bring your team in and you can have a barbecue. He has installed barbecue pits. There are a lot of bleachers. So that's good news.
Yes, that sounds good. But I've been up here since the COVID.
Well, after the COVID, you should come down and see what Mac has in store. Thanks again, Victor, and
Okay,
enjoy the
thank
rest
you.
of your day.
All
Well, you've
right.
heard it there from Victor Reeves, one of the inductees at this year's U.S. Cricket Hall of Fame. We want to thank him for being on the MAQ TV, and we want to urge you to continue looking at MAQ TV, because since the advent of the COVID, we have kept your company and we are going nowhere soon. Good afternoon.